I'm traveling to Kuppam tomorrow, so that is why I'm in the same clothes as I was on Worship Wednesdays. Yes, I time traveled. I want to talk today about how to be still and know that He is God. I spoke about this in a Serious Sunday video, but I didn't talk about how to go about it, so I thought I would do that now. It is really noisy, and this is going to help me put across my point of how to be still in a very noisy situation. It is extremely hard to be still in today. And because God is not living in this virtual world, I mean, you can argue with me on that, but I'm trying to say that He is not on Facebook or YouTube. Though we can make His presence felt there, He is not actually, does not have a profile or an account. And because we connect constantly to other people and other things apart from God, we can so easily miss out on His quiet, still voice trying to call us. So how on earth do we disconnect? Well, first and mainly is physically. This is pretty self-explanatory, and I think I've spoken about this in other videos about how to physically disconnect from gadgets and remove yourself from a place and go alone somewhere. Of course, being still is all in the mind, but it helps to also be quiet physically. It's like how some people can't sing unless they're alone in the bathroom. Sometimes when you're in a frenzy, a good massage will help, and you don't need to go to a spa for that. Just gentle little It helps. Or do something, some activity that relaxes you. The next thing is to mentally disconnect. Recently I was so restless about something I couldn't even put a finger on, and no matter what I did, I could not remove these thoughts from my head. I had to resort to visual cues. So I pictured all my worrying thoughts as bags on a table, and one by one I pushed them in my mind, pushed them out of the table. These were big, dirty, ugly bags. And as I was pushing them, I could feel the load on my head decrease, and I was becoming calmer and calmer. That may sound really weird, but try it out. It really helps. Just like how if you suddenly see a scene from a horror movie, it affects you. You visually picture something calming in your head, and it affects you too. The next thing is to spiritually connect then to God. I have found that the Word of God is the best, quickest, most efficient way to get right to Him. The Word of God is really powerful. I wrote Honey Revines like that. Please hear the song if you haven't. It's all about how I picked up the Word of God when I was restless one day, and how one single word was enough for me to write that song. If you can't get yourself to read, what you can do is pray. Don't be anxious about anything, but in everything put your requests and worries before God, and He will give you peace. Remember to do this with a spirit of joy and not of complete despair. Tell Him everything the way you would to a best friend. Tell Him all the details. Tell Him exactly what you think of that person who was so bad to you. Or just go through the entire situation which seemed to have spoiled your day and you really don't know why. Because of Jesus who died for us and He is our high priest, we can enter the holy place of God and we can be open with Him, and it's okay. Remember though always His position and His authority over you. There is a way to say things. Just honor Him and be frank. When you tell Him the things that trouble you, I guarantee that you feel a lot better. And then you will be able to be calmer and quieter, and these things that are filling your brain will slowly start to become smaller and slowly go away. Another thing that prayer and the Word of God does is that it changes your perspective. So things that were really huge start to become like they are, small things. Initially, if you're still struggling with trying to clear your head or redirecting your thoughts, find videos or things that can help calm you down. And then read the Word of God and then pray. Remember, all you need to do is to be quiet enough to hear Him speak to you. Even 1 minute of this being still can affect your entire day in a beautiful way. If you can go to Facebook just to check notifications, please check on God and what He has to say to you. This is the portal, being still and knowing that He is God. I hope that helped you. If you have other ways of being still, let me know in the comments, and let me know if you have other things you want me to talk about on these How To Thursdays. This is Vihan Damaris on How to Thursdays, signing off.